Okay, I think we had a really productive offseason. We certainly got better in all areas, able to kind of keep our stride on offense with a lot of guys returning. Defensively, Al and the new staff, some of the new players have done a great job putting in the work to make progress every single day. And now the key is just over these 5 weeks, these guys staying in the playbooks and so that we can hit the ground running when we come back for training camp. But made a lot of progress. I think it was a great spring for our team, and look forward to getting back after the summer break.
What is the latest on Shemar and why was it?
Yeah, he wasn't here today, so we just focused on the guys that were here.
What are the conversations been like with him?
He and I have had positive conversations.
Did he communicate with you before he left? Did you guys have a conversation between you?
He did. We've had good communication.
Zach, is it a big deal he's missed out on on-field reps?
I think for all the rookies, you'd like them to be on the field, but certainly there's things that happen over the course of an NFL career, and this is one of them right now. So he's been in the meetings. He's been positive in that way. He's been learning. He's been a good learner, and we look forward to getting him back on the field quickly.
This is obviously a first for you when it comes to a first-round pick. How have you navigated the wild?
There's a first for everything. You know, it's every year you kind of learn something new in this position, and this is just one of those things that the players have managed really well, and we keep the team moving. And when he jumps on the field, that'll be great for our team.
He was pretty critical the other day of the organization. How do you balance that? How do you react to that representing the organization?
I think there's education that happens with all the rookies, that we do our best to educate them. Number one, we want to protect our team in our locker room, and so there's some things I understand when there's frustration there, but that's how he chose to do it, and that's his prerogative, and we look forward to getting him back in the fold.
He told us that he won't practice unless he signs his contract. So at this point, are you confident that he'll have his contract signed by the start of training camp?
I'm not going to make any predictions.
Did you talk to him following those comments he made the other day?
We've had good communication.
Is there any concern that this thing lingers? Even let's say he gets the deal done, given all of the back and forth before he's even signed, if that lingers moving forward?
I think we have a great team right now, and so our focus is just keep this team moving forward. And when those situations work themselves out, we'll welcome those guys back on the field. But right now we have a great team that's made good progress, and we'll focus on that.
You still feel pretty good about what he can bring beyond moving forward, given all the stuff that's happened? How
I
do you
do.
feel about him as a player?
Yeah, I do. And we've had a COVID offseason before. We never had an offseason, and you started August 15th. So there's still time to get work in, and I'm excited to get him to do that.
You had to deal with a little bit of distraction last year with Shemar at training camp, and you certainly don't know what's happening with Trey and with Shemar. Is there anything you learned from last year that you can take into this training camp to help prepare yourself to handle this?
I think every situation is a little bit different.